Have you ever felt too small in this vast world, that no matter how hard you try, everything still seems to go against you? Ravi, an orphaned young man with no mansion, no family, no possessions, survived each night with just 4 chapatis. And then, one day, a mouse, yes, a mouse, changed his entire life. What seems like a strange tale turns out to be a miraculous journey toward wisdom, compassion, and the most unexpected answers. And if you're feeling lost right now, stay with us, because this might be exactly the story you need to hear today. The boy who found wisdom. In a noisy, overworked city lived a 24-year-old boy named Ravi. He wasn't known, nor did he want to be. He worked under a strict and soulless boss, in a job that drained him by the hour. Ravi had no family left. His parents had passed away when he was a teenager. Alone in the world, he lived in a small rented room and followed a simple routine: work, eat, sleep. Every night, Ravi made 4 chapatis and a small bowl of vegetables, just enough to keep him going. But something strange began happening. One night, as he came back after washing his hands, he noticed a chapati missing. He thought maybe he miscounted. The next night, it happened again. By the 3rd night, he was sure someone, or something, was stealing his food. Determined to catch the thief, he stayed alert. To his amazement, he spotted a fat mouse sneakily dragging away a chapati. Furious, he lunged forward and grabbed the mouse by its tail. Just as he was about to throw it out, the mouse turned to him and, to Ravi's shock, spoke. "Brother, why are you angry? I take only 1 chapati. That is my share of fate. Please, let me have it." Ravi blinked in disbelief. A talking mouse? Hunger was one thing, but hallucinations? But the mouse continued calmly. "You are struggling, I know, but I can guide you to someone who has answers. His name is Gautam Buddha. He will give you the wisdom you need to change your life." Ravi, still shaken, managed to ask, "Where is he?" "Far away, in the hills beyond the mountains. But it's a journey worth taking. If you go, your life will not be the same." That night, Ravi lay awake. He had so many questions about pain, struggle, and why life seemed so unfair. Maybe the mouse was a sign. Maybe this journey was what he needed. By morning, he made up his mind. He requested 5 days off from his boss, packed a small bag, and began his walk into the unknown. On the first evening of his journey, Ravi found himself tired and dusty, walking along a quiet road when he spotted a beautiful mansion. He approached the gate and knocked. A kind-looking man answered. "Yes, young man. I'm traveling to meet Gautam Buddha. May I rest here for the night?" The man's face lit up. "Gautam Buddha? That's wonderful. Perhaps you can do me a favor?" Ravi nodded. "My daughter has not spoken a single word in 20 years. Can you ask the Buddha why she is silent? And when will she speak again?" Ravi agreed, noting the question in his heart. That night, he slept under a roof more grand than he'd ever known. But he didn't feel small. For the first time, he felt purposeful. The next day, Ravi hiked into the mountains. As the air grew colder and thinner, he found himself stuck at the edge of a treacherous cliff. Just then, he noticed a man sitting in stillness, covered in snow, meditating with a wooden stick resting beside him. The man opened one eye. "Where are you going, boy?" "To see Gautam Buddha," Ravi replied, shivering. "Ah," the man nodded. "I've been meditating here for 1,000 years. Still, I have not reached heaven. Ask the Buddha for me. When will I be allowed in?" Ravi agreed. The magician stood up, tapped the ground with his stick, and the snow split open, revealing a hidden stone path. "Cross here, and thank you." Later that afternoon, Ravi arrived at a wide, raging river. No bridge, no boat, just cold water and stronger currents. Then, from the depths, rose a giant tortoise, ancient, wise, tired. "Where are you heading, child?" "To meet Gautam Buddha," Ravi replied. The tortoise smiled. "I have lived in this river for 500 years. I wish to become a dragon and fly, but it has never happened." "Ask him why," Ravi promised. The tortoise motioned him to climb on his back and swam across, cutting through the current like a knife through butter. On the other shore, Ravi stepped off, bowed deeply, and continued his final stretch. Ravi arrived at the ashram, weary but filled with hope. He sat among others and listened to the Buddha speak about desire, suffering, and the path to peace. Every word calmed something inside him. When it was time to ask questions, a disciple told him, "You may ask only 3. Ravi hesitated. He had 4: the mansion owners, the magicians, the tortoises, and his own. He thought of his lonely nights, the missing chapati, the fatigue of poverty. He wanted to ask, "Why is my life so hard?" But then he remembered the mute girl's eyes, the magician's 1,000-year wait, the tortoise's longing. With a deep breath, Ravi let go of his own question. The Buddha listened and answered, "The girl will speak the day she marries. The magician will reach heaven the moment he lets go of his stick. The tortoise will become a dragon once he removes his shell." Ravi bowed, eyes filled with tears. He didn't have his answer, but somehow he felt he no longer needed it. With a heart full of gratitude, Ravi began his journey back, carrying the answers like sacred mantras. At the riverbank, the tortoise awaited him. "Did the Buddha speak?" "He did. He said you will become a dragon if you remove your shell." The tortoise closed his eyes, took a breath, and let go. The shell cracked, light erupted, and before Ravi's stunned eyes, the tortoise transformed into a majestic dragon. With a deep roar of joy, the dragon flew into the sky, leaving behind a pile of pearls as a gift. Further along, Ravi found the magician. "Buddha said you must let go of your stick. Only then will you reach heaven." The magician looked down, then smiled. 1,000 years, and I never considered that. He placed the stick in Ravi's hands, closed his eyes, and slowly rose into the sky like a flame carried by the wind. Finally, Ravi returned to the mansion. He found the owner waiting. "Did you ask about my daughter?" "Yes," Ravi said. "She will speak the day she gets married." The man's eyes lit up. He looked to his daughter, then to Ravi. Who better to marry her than the boy who brought the answer? The wedding was simple, heartfelt, and at the ceremony, as Ravi placed a flower garland around her neck, the girl whispered her first words, "You are the one who came to our house that night." And just like that, Ravi's life changed. He had love, he had wisdom, he had peace. And more than anything, he had become the answer he had once gone searching for. And if Ravi's story touched your heart, please leave a comment below, because your words might just spark hope for someone out there who needs it. Don't forget to hit subscribe to stay with us on more inspiring journeys, small stories that carry big lessons for anyone searching for light in their own life. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.